Hey everyone, I'm Riley Timmins. I'm the head of marketing at Cacheflow, and Cacheflow is a deal closing platform for B2B SaaS companies. So we help with everything from quoting, doc gen, e-sign, payments, billing, subscription management, and then kind of growing deals with expansions and renewals. So kind of the entire life cycle of B2B SaaS deals. We help manage it from one platform and make it really easy and frictionless. Yeah, we hired Spear Growth for the SEO content sprint, and we were really hoping to find bottom of funnel keywords where we could compete with some bigger players, but still drive really high quality traffic. So prior to that, we were pretty much just running paid ads, and so another goal was try to diversify the channels, but we were also going up against the likes of Salesforce and HubSpot for some overlap. So we had to be really strategic with finding smart keywords that would bring us the right kind of people. I originally found Spear Growth through a podcast that Ishan was on, actually, and I really liked what he was saying and kind of how he approached SEO. And then I'd say the other factors that I really liked was I really liked the sprint model. So the sort of 3-month sprint really focused on just like one thing. I definitely kind of been burned by other SEO agencies in the past that kind of promised everything. So this mentality of one thing for three months, and we're gonna really focus on it and get it done fast was really appealing. And then of course, the amount of SaaS customers as well was great. We actually had some of our own customers that were Spear Growth clients, so that was always refreshing. And then yeah, just the team, the early signs of meeting the team even before we signed the contract. Um, I was really impressed. So it's kind of a no brainer to try out the first sprint. With the SEO content strategy sprint, I think the first 3 months were spent on research. So the team was basically, finding. Well, actually, they were analyzing our competitors, trying to find some gaps where we could come in and rank pretty quickly. They were also just understanding our ICP and our product to help with topic selection. And then they were doing some category analysis as well, kind of like I mentioned with the competitors to find opportunities. Um, and then after that, every 2 weeks, I think we would get 2 to 3 topics. So kind of at our weekly meetings, I would either approve, reject, or kind of alter the topics that made the most sense for our business, that related to our product enough, and that were going to bring us kind of the right types of clicks. And then on top of that too, they actually helped us out with our Google Analytics migration. So just happened to be the time where Universal Analytics was shutting down. So they had a lot of other, really great people on hand to help with some other technical things outside of just SEO topics. I believe we had 3 people. So we had a head of SEO, an SEO strategist, and then a marketing operations specialist. And Harleen was our POC and was amazing to work with. I was really surprised because everyone kind of knows the SEO adage is it's going to take at least 6 months to see results. We were seeing pretty clear ranking results within a week of when we posted our content, and we were seeing pretty significant business results within 3 months of when we even kicked off the initial contract. So in terms of our core areas we wanted to rank, sort of like quote to cash and SaaS subscription billing, and then even some other areas like deal desk and sales operations. We were able to rank in the top 3 rankings for pretty much all of those. And this was a mix of blogs, but also product pages. So even, quote to cash, all of the top 10 rankings were either review sites or blogs. We actually had a product page that's, ranking in the top 1 to 2 for quote to cash software, which is, continuing to bring us a lot of good leads today. Also have a couple other stats there. So I think overall, we actually closed the deal from that quote to cash page I was mentioning as well. So even with that factored in, I think we had, like a 7x ROI, which was really awesome. I think even in the first 3 weeks, we had booked 2 demos. And the way we were, kind of validating this was, um, we were seeing the first page that they would visit, and then we had a good sense of like what keywords that page was ranking for. Um, and yeah, we were kind of able to see all that in HubSpot and even in the reporting that Spear Growth built for us. Um, and then overall too, like our non-branded traffic went up by about 300% from when we first started to today. So yeah, really, really happy with the results for just 1 3 month sprint. Yeah, I felt like they were a true extension of the team. We were doing pretty much everything in Slack, which really works for me. Um, and even though like our time zones were a little bit off, I would basically my morning I would wake up and I would have everything to review, and the team was still online. So I never felt like I was disconnected by time zones or agency and client relationship. That was really solid. Anytime I needed to jump on a call before our weekly meetings, it was always possible to do it the same day. So yeah, the team was really quick to reply and also very proactive to check in as well and make sure I had everything I needed for the week. I really liked how Spear Growth it's not just an SEO agency. So even though we started off using Spear Growth just for SEO, we were able to get value in a ton of other areas. Like I mentioned, analytics migration that was helped with, and then even for paid ads, Spear Growth was able to build us sort of like custom reports. I was able to learn things from other areas and sort of like share best practices on things that I didn't actually have other great sources for. So if there was ever a question, even outside of SEO, I basically had a great team of people to get answers or share insights with. And uh, and yeah, and basically, get value outside of just SEO. Um, and yeah, even since then, we've done things like LinkedIn live calls together. We're definitely looking at doing our next sprint right now. So yeah, it wasn't just helpful for SEO; it was really helpful for SaaS marketing as a whole, which for me as a marketing member of one at my company was extremely valuable. No, nothing really stands out. I mean, our product is not the easiest to understand, so that's why I was really glad we actually had that first sort of 3 week like research period to help, um, you know, you guys kind of like understand the business and the space that we're in. Um, but even what's interesting is like I was still kind of understand like because for SEO, you don't just target the keywords that like your product is relevant to. You kind of target all the other alternative areas around it. Um, so actually, let me start that question over. No, I mean, nothing really comes to mind right now. I think if we were to start a new sprint today, the team would be able to provide even better topics because they know the business more. Um, so yeah, I think that's just a result of time and kind of any agency goes through is they have to learn the business, the product a little bit, then they can start suggesting better topics, better ideas. But no, I mean overall, I was really happy with the value that we sort of paid and or the price we paid and the value that we received. Um, so yeah, sorry, don't have a great answer for that one, but